And when we are filled to the brim with the experience of being aware, we return to infinity. We are direct extensions of the universe, cosmos, infinity, whatever word resonates most with you. So the act of becoming aware of ourselves is the act of the universe becoming aware of itself. The seer's journey of awareness is the experiencing of life. Cool? Let's continue. One more.
This is the literal quote, yeah.
This is a literal quote, Miles says. Another issue for the shamans of ancient Mexico was the energetic fact that we are continually pushed and pulled and tested by the universe itself. The intending of the universe is continually testing awareness. And don't we in daily life, don't we say that? I feel that life is testing me, the universe is testing me. Now I got a parking ticket. See how I'm going to react to the parking ticket. See how I'm going to react to getting sick. He's sick, you know. Don't we use the language sometimes of being test and pull and push? It is in one sense for this tradition is a fact. The next point, the universe is continually creating zillions of organic beings and zillions of inorganic beings. By exerting pressure on all of them, the universe forces them to enhance their awareness. And in this fashion, the universe attempts to become aware of itself. In the cognitive world of the shamans, therefore, awareness is the final issue. We come from the stars, Carlos Castaneda said, and we returned to the stars. Our time here in this wondrous earth is a tour of awareness, while here a seer staffs himself with awareness, with consciousness. And we do know science, there's enough research and knowledge about this, that we do come from the stars. Every atom of oxygen in our lungs, carbon in our muscles, calcium in our bones, iron in the blood was created inside of a star before Earth was born. Hydrogen and helium, the lightest elements, were produced in the Big Bang. Almost all of the other heavier elements were produced inside stars. So this is how, because we are talking about the intent of infinity, and for me, en español, ¿no? Me chinga un poco ese término, la verdad, because because it's kind of like too complex, the intent of infinity. What do you really mean by that? You know, we have long conversation with Miles about, okay, can you put it in lame language that anybody, what do you mean by that? So this is what we can all see more, break it down then, this big term. So we acquiesce to forces bigger than us every day, right? Like gravitational forces grounded to the earth. Without gravity, right, smashes in the ground, the gravity. But we have opposite forces of the same magnitude called the ground forces that most people don't know about it, that is good to know, that they keep us upright for our skeletal integrity. So we have these opposite equal forces that they keep us upright. So we can feel it in the body, like right now, sitting. When I fight gravity and I collapse or contract because of my habits, unconscious habits in the body, it's a lot of effort for the body to be upright. But when I surrender to gravity, my arms, let your arms be hanging like right now. If you can just raise your shoulders a little bit closer to the ears, and then slowly allow gravity to take over, and the shoulders, let the shoulder be where they want it to be, where they should be. So let's do that again. Bring them up. This is muscle effort to have them up.
I'm very comfortable.
And then if we release them, the shoulders down, there's no more effort. So it's truly effortless to be upright. You don't see many cats and dogs and animals fighting gravity, right? They don't carry around lower back pain. But we somehow develop the habits that we will, in these classes, we take a look at those and to break those habits in the body as well, in order to function and move with ease. So then we have the nature forces like the wind and the rain and the thunder. So nature and the earth, they're bigger forces than us. And they're nurturing us, also sustaining us, as the ground forces are every day. But then we have abstract forces that some people call God or Allah or source of universe, infinity, whatever you want to call it, that we do can feel them. Like we feel the wind, we don't see them, we don't smell them, but we feel them. Is what Chris Augers was saying a moment ago about something underneath of the thoughts. There's something there that gives meaning to my life, and that sometimes we are trying to think the God outside us, but what about if it is inside? If infinity is inside, underneath all those layers, it can be out, it can be in, either way. So do we feel that? Yes? Okay, I will pass you with Miles now. This was my breakdown of intent. So the intent of infinity. So infinity is something inside me, outside me, under the layers of my upbringing and my training, which sustains me, like gravity, like earth.
Before you change, I want to comment. Just to comment to reinforce what everyone was presenting, the relationship between resistance and acquiescence, between holding onto a belief, a fear, a thought, a body, tightness or a habit in the body, versus coming into giving ourselves to those forces and letting them play and work through us. And this way of relating to infinity, to the larger forces. So who is in command of my life? That underlying question. Who decided? Who should I pay attention to?
Yeah, we should pause right now,
And
just a minute, just to feel it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it for a moment, because this is the core of this cycle theme. The relation between holding, resisting, and acquiescing, and noticing, and going into that stream. So I want to just for a moment look, just to internalize, because awareness is an internal perceptual point. So if we need to come into a feel of it. So close your eyes, put your hands on your chest if you wish, maybe the left hand on your heart to feel your inner being. And here you are standing, as Erin said, we are in relationship to gravity, coming from the stars into the core of the earth, and from the earth, the oppositional forces coming up and rising, and we are in the middle, dancing with these forces. And extrapolate that same feeling to your relationship to your decisions and your direction in life, and who's in control and in command of the ship. Take a moment to feel that for yourself. I want to read you a quote that is actually from the announcement of this class that I think it will bring us nicely into the next part of our theme today. For the shamans of ancient Mexico, so I'm reading on the side, for the shamans of ancient Mexico, intent was like a force that they could visualize, a mass of energy in the universe that could be commanded by man or women. They believed that intent, a pure abstraction, was actually intimately attached to human beings. And the way human beings could touch upon this force was through impeccable behavior and following the commands of infinity. Through discipline, commitment, and systemic practice, human beings could command this force and intend their destiny until their individual intent became an acquiescence to the intent of infinity.
Yeah, that is an announcement.
Yeah, it says.
Ah, great.
So with that, let's move to this relationship to this force of intent, which is at the core of our class.
And let's just write intention. Do this and write intention.
In the universe, there is an immeasurable, indescribable force, which sorcerers call intent. And absolutely everything that exists in the entire cosmos is attached to intent by a connecting link. Warriors are concerned with discussing, understanding, and exploring their connection link. They are especially concerned with cleaning it of the numbing effects brought about by the ordinary concerns of their everyday lives. Like the task we did today with Erin at the beginning of the class, dusting off that link. Shamanism at this level can be defined as a procedure of cleaning one's connecting link to intent. And so let's take a moment to again, bring it home to what this is for you in your life today. And coming to like a recognizing internally, what are the guiding references? What is your driving? Identify specific intentions. For example, something you want to experience, something you want to manifest, something you're wanting to accomplish now in your life, things you want to co-create, changes in your behavior, in relationships, in your life. And this is just for the second part of the quote, don't pay attention to it yet, just that number one. And the three areas, we just put it as a reference to guide you if it's helpful, that you could look at this in the area of body and health, or in the area of relationships in your life, or in the area of work and the outside world, or even in your spiritual or consciousness development. So just as a breakdown, what's driving you in this moment? And then we'll take a look further